Welcome back to ScoreCentre, the weekly show where we open up some highlights, we open up some packs, we check out the top 10 highest selling Aussie sports cards on eBay. There's a lot of prestige there this week. Speaking of prestige, we also have the hit of the week from the channel. And speaking of great hits, we have an update on my Jack Steele Gold card craft. All of that, let's get into the AFL tipping. So in round 8, we got 7 tips correct. We only got the first 2 wrong. We went for Richmond and Geelong had a huge win. And we took a punt on the Suns and St Kilda just edged in front. But we got all of the other games correct. So let's go to round 9, which is starting tonight. With Geelong taking on St Kilda. You have to back the Cats. They've been going fantastically. Let's say 21 points. 21 points, we'll say. Now, Collingwood, Sydney. Look, you have to go for the Swans. Even though I am a Pies supporter. Although I have this, Collingwood do have a tendency to win games that nobody expects them to win. So for my tipping, I have to go for the Swans, but I have a sneaky feeling that we will, I hope we win. And then if we don't, then at least I've got a tip right. That will be my consoling factor. We'll go for the Hawks. We'll go for Brisbane. We'll go for Richmond. We'll go for Port at home, although I think that might be a close game. We'll go for the Bombers. We'll go for Melbourne, although I think Carlton won't be too bad. And then we'll go for the Eagles. Done. For round 8 in SuperCoach, I scored 2,076 points, and that put me in the top 26%, so that was okay. I have heard that Highmore is back this week, so we pop him as an emergency. Of course, we just brought in Bolton into the team, and now he's out for 2 to 3 weeks, which is very, very frustrating. There's been so many injuries on and off the field, so we're going to have to deal with that, which is very annoying, especially because it was between him and Darcy Parish. So look, you can't predict these things, but yeah. And Rowe is so frustrating because he'll have these great games when he's on the bench, and then when you put him on the bench, he'll score 20 points. There's a lot going on. To be honest, I need to get this video out, and I don't have a lot of time, so I'm going to have to figure out something. What that is, I'm not sure, but we'll find out next week what I've decided to do. So let's kick off our look at some of the highest selling Australian sports cards on eBay this week. And it's fair to say there is a lot of prestige on the list, but let's kick things off with a 19-year-old set from 2002, the Select Exclusive Draft Pick Signature Complete Set. This sold for $689.95, and there were a couple of other cards that sold for a little bit higher, like a Zach Merritt card craft for $700. But I thought this was really interesting, and I really wanted to include it on the list. So hopefully Zach will forgive me. But this is really awesome. We've got Luke Hodge signing, Luke Ball, Chris Judd, Graham Pollock, Jimmy Bartel, David Hale, Sampi is a very young looking Nick Del Santo, among lots of other players. Really, really awesome. I love the fact, actually, when on the weekend, I found an old pack of 2002 exclusive footy cards that I'd already opened that didn't contain an auto. But looking on the back at the different inserts, there were quite a few signatures that you could get in that. So really, really awesome that you could get a signature in your basic football cards. Really awesome, and that set is very cool. I did say that there would be a lot of prestige on this list, and of course, here we go. We've got a Trent Cotchin jumper number green parallel, selling for around $7.50. As I mentioned last week, the source code information has been taken away, so we're not sure exactly how much it sold for, but that is an absolutely awesome card, and even better that it is a jumper number. Then we have our first marquee. There's a few marquees on the list, and there is quite a lot of marquees that were selling for around $500 to $700, but we do have this Tom Mitchell number 26 that sold for $750. Then again, we have a Patrick Cripps that sold for $800. That was numbered 25. Dusty Green Parallel numbered 12. This sold for $961. These green parallels look so awesome. Very nice card. We have a gold card craft Pendles for $973. Absolutely superb card. And you would have probably seen that Jason from Jason Collectibles picked up a Pendles gold card this week. So much congratulations, mate. Absolutely awesome. So yeah, very happy for him. Kind of wish he was a Saints supporter, so I could interest him in a trade for my Jack Steele, but he is a Bombers fan. But absolute congratulations, Jason, for such an awesome pickup. And speaking of YouTubers getting gold card crafts, we did see Elbow Off the Top, aka Adam, pull the David Swallow gold craft card, but he did, if you were watching on the weekend, trade it for a Dusty Martin gold card craft. And that was an awesome unboxing to watch. Congrats, Adam. That's going to be a massive piece in your Tigers collection. And there you go. Somebody bought a different gold card craft for $1,000. Then we have this Patrick Cripps jumper number green parallel from Prestige, selling for thereabouts of $1,100. Absolutely awesome card. The top loader is a bit scuffed up, but the card looking absolutely perfect. Coming in, fourth place, we have a Brodie Grundy marquee selling for around $1,500, numbered to 20. That would be absolutely awesome to pull. I have not pulled a marquee yet. I didn't pull a marquee. No marquees at all. No showstoppers either last year. So hopefully, fingers crossed, we can pull a marquee at some point. That would be absolutely mind-blowing. Then in third place, we have another Dusty Green Parallel, but this is numbered 2, and that sold for around $1,500. Continuing on the Dusty train in number 2, in second spot, we have a Platinum Brownlow Predictor, again from Prestige, selling for around $1,700, and it's a low number 7. Very cool. Now, number 1, who could beat Dusty? It's not Dusty in the first place this week, and I can really only think of 2 players essentially from 2 teams that could rival Richmond, and that's Collingwood and Carlton. But it's neither Patrick, it's not Pendles, and it's not Patrick Cripps. In first place, we have his evil twin, Patrick Cups, coming in for our Prestige marquee, selling for a clean $2,000. What an awesome card, and it is of course numbered 1 of 40. Now, I say Patrick Cups. Of course it's Patrick Cripps, but I think the person who wrote this is not super familiar with cursive handwriting, and it does look a little bit like Cups there, but of course it is Patrick Cripps. I'm old enough to be able to read cursive handwriting, but I don't think it's as popular anymore amongst younger generations. And cursive handwriting is not when you write down swear words. So another week, another select highlights duo to unbox. We've got the weekly AFL highlight and the NAB Rising Star. So let's rip that open, pop out the little wallet thingy, and see how lucky we've been with the numbers, and just remind ourselves what cards have been released in the past, because it is a little bit of time from when you buy it to when it arrives, and with my memory it's always a surprise when we open it. And there you go. Well, this is the third time in a row where we've had a Collingwood loss as well. It's not the Collingwood loss as the highlight, but Collingwood has lost in the action of the highlight taking place. Indeed, Darcy Parish kicking 2 goals. He did win the Anzac Day medal for best on ground. There you go, that's better. Steele in the background. Great performance. It was a well, yes, we lost, but 142 of 324. So a lot of people getting behind Darcy Parish there. Really great effort. Was considering putting him in my SuperCoach team, but didn't. So I think I sort of lost out there a bit. Bit annoying, but there you go. Anyway, let's move on. Just positivity. We've got Jacob Koshitsky. Oh, that's low. Low. I don't think that's a jumper number, but 2. Koshitsky. I hope YouTube doesn't censor me there. Number 2, that's very cool. What a great career he has ahead of him. I did get a NAB Rising Star Will Day number 1 last year. So now I've got a Hawks NAB Rising Star number 2. So yeah, now I'll be on the hunt for a number 3.
Let's now check in with the leading goal kickers in the AFL after 8 rounds, and Harry Mackay is on the top. We did say that he was breathing down the neck of Tex, and this week he did take first position, booting 4 goals against the Bulldogs to bring his tally to 30 goals. Now, Tex didn't kick any goals against Port Adelaide, so he remains in second place with 27 goals. We have Josh Bruce on 25. He kicked 5 against Carlton, and Ben King from Gold Coast is on 23 goals after he booted 3 against St Kilda. For our predictor players that we're following, Tom Hawkins has 18 goals after he kicked 4 against Richmond, and Charlie Cameron and Eric Hipwood are both on 15. And what an awesome effort from Jeremy Cameron to kick 6 goals in the win against the Tigers. He has only played 3 games for the year and is already on a total of 12. I did say last week if he could kick at least 3 goals a game, that would be fantastic. 6 goals a game, that would be even better. Come on, Jazza, you can do it. Let's ride home this Coleman predictor. That would be absolutely mind-blowing. Yeah, Harry Mackay doing absolutely superbly. It's fantastic to watch. He's an awesome player. And the Coleman run is going to be so entertaining. So many wonderful players kicking bags every week.
So as many of you will know, on the Easter special, I was very lucky enough to pull this Jack Steele Gold Cardcraft from one of my TeamCoach packs that the Easter Bunny left. And now, so in order to get the 24 karat gold card, we have to put the codes of the 3 base card crafts together with this code. And my goal was to try to collect the Steele cards organically, we will say, from just random pack openings. And so far I've managed to get a total of 0. So that's not great. And somebody off camera, so a very special friend, has been getting quite annoyed about my plan to try to get them. And so here we go. They have gifted me
the 3 base Jack Steele Cardcraft cards. So when we put these codes together with this, then the 24 gold carat card is coming. That was a mouthful. So let's jump on the TeamCoach website and put the codes in.
Okay, let's now put our Jack Steele Cardcraft codes in. I'm logged in to my original Davo account. Let's click on Cardcraft. There you go. Well, it's on the pies, but I don't have that. Let's go to St Kilda. Click that. Now, so what do I do? How do I enter the code? Oh, there you go. You just click on it. Here we go. We're learning as I'm doing this. Oh, hey. Cool. Now, I'll do this one. Cheering. That is AXP 9. I'm assuming that's I. Like a 1. Cool. Nice. Okay. Now I've got the portrait. So that is CCEPS. Okay. Cool. Okay. Now this is the big one. Let's click on that. I've scratched off number PDRTJ. Code. Oh, it's correct. Oh, okay, cool. Now, claim your prize. This is so exciting. Oh, okay. Congratulations! Your prize card is on the way. Your delivery details have been successfully entered, and please allow 28 days to receive your 24 karat gold plated prize card. Thank you, TeamCoach. Very excited. Thank you, a mystery friend who got that for me. Very, very nice. There you go. We're back with the Pendles. That's what it looks like. All unlocked and ready to rumble.
So now it's time for Hit of the Week, and on Tuesday we opened my box of Footy Stars Prestige 2021, and it was a great box. I had a lot of fun opening it. I loved all of the cards, but of course very lucky to get a Brownlow Leaders. We got this Rowan Marshall from the Saints. These are a 1 in every second box card, so very lucky to get one of those. But of course I think even though you're supposed to get 1 green card per box. I think it's 1 per case has 2, but you are guaranteed 1 green parallel per box. So technically not as rare, but these green parallels are numbered 260, but to get a jumper number, there's literally only 1 card per player to be a jumper number. Or at least a current jumper number, because of course sometimes some players will change number during their career, but we did get an awesome Jack Zeeble jumper number. But always so exciting to hit a jumper number of a player, especially a player as awesome as Jack. And that green just looks so good. Okay, time to open some packs. Now, I picked these up in Bendigo when I was up there for Mother's Day. And a big happy Mother's Day. I know we're almost a week late, but a big happy Mother's Day to all the mums out there. So I got 5 TeamCoach, 5 Footy Stars. Let's open them all together. We'll start off with the TeamCoach, put those over there. Yeah. So these cards have been sitting around for about a week. And I put those over there. But yeah, let's hope that Mother's Day brings us some luck. We've got a Port 3D icon with Travis Boak and Robbie Gray. And then a Luke Davies Uniac Future Star Power. That's very cool, and I definitely do not have Luke. So that's going in the collection and not going in the trade pile. But thank you so much for all of your emails. If I haven't got back to you yet, I will, but I did not expect to get so inundated. It's fantastic that it's been so successful, but yeah, I got so many emails that it's taking a lot of time to get through them. We've got Dane Zorko Cardcraft. Very cool, that's a cheering. And then a Buddy Gold. Very cool. So yes, if I haven't got back to you, my apologies, but I did not expect to get so many emails, which is great. Like, I would rather have a deluge rather than tumbleweed in the inbox. But I will, and I am getting to everybody as their email arrives. So even if I don't respond immediately, oh, that's nice. I will get back to you, and I'm doing it in order, so nobody, so you're not at a disadvantage for me not responding. So I am responding. When I do respond, it's all in order that it arrived, so it's all nice and fair. That's very cool. A Jack Steele, best and fairest. We definitely don't have that. And I haven't traded for one. I have traded for some. Actually, I'm pretty sure I haven't traded for that. There has been a lot of trades going on. So, yeah, apologies if I have traded somebody for a Jack Steele. I'm pretty sure I haven't. You know, sometimes when you're just dealing with the numbers, you go, yep, I don't have that number, so I'll take that number, and you don't realize what player it is. I've got the West Coast 3D icon with Shannon Hearn and Dana Hooker, and a Luke Shuey, Mega Star Powers. But yes, thank you to everybody who has contacted me. It's been really lovely being able to have nice chats with people, and it's been a fantastic experience. There you go. We've got a Ben King Glow Oddbods. I think we might already have that. We have at least one version of that, and then a Luke Parker Superstar Powers. So, well, that went quickly. Well, I have been gas bagging. That was our 5 TeamCoach packs. Let's carefully put those over there. I hope that doesn't going to ruin the focus. Now we've got 5 Footy Stars. I have not got a marquee, and getting a marquee would be so fantastic. We've got Brandon. I don't know how. I don't want to even have a guess. Starcevic? Oh, it's probably Starcevic. There you go. I'm making it harder than it really is. Then we've got a Brodie Grundy Game Breaker. Very, very cool. Yeah, no, I should back myself. I actually haven't heard his name pronounced, so apologies. And I've got most of my trades have been to do with TeamCoach, but I am also trading Footy Stars as well. So if you didn't see that on the spreadsheet, it's definitely on there. You just need to change the tab for Footy Stars. There you go. We've got a Mitch McGovern, and we've got another Game Breaker with Lockie Neal, and I think we do have Lockie Neal. I think we have Brodie Grundy as well. I wonder if this is all just going to be the same cards I already have. Because I find some boxes tend to have the same inserts. Or have I just been super unlucky? We've got a Hunter Clark holo foil. And, oh no, I think we might actually have a Harry Perryman a acetate double, but Lockie Whitfield, I think we don't have a Lockie Whitfield acetate, so that's pretty cool. I will, of course, update the spreadsheet with any doubles that I get. Now, I still really want a marquee. After watching all of those marquees, I know they're out of Prestige. The marquees in the Footy Stars are a bit different. They're the younger players. Tom Jonas. Oh, there you go. We've got two game breakers followed by two acetates. We've got Bradley Hill from the Saints. And final pack for today's little bonus opening that I did pick up from Indigo. And it was funny, I was chatting to the lady at the newsagent that I bought these, and she was like, oh, my son was gifted a bunch of old Scanlan cards when he was a kid, and he ended up just giving them back to his grandparents because he didn't really care for them. And now that the cards are worth so much, he called his grandparents to see if he could get those cards back. And they said, well, look, they were just sort of sitting around doing nothing, so we burnt them. So that's a lot of money gone up in smoke. So, oh, that's nice. So we've got a Chris Mayne hollow foil, very, very cool, and a Dangerfield milestone 250 games, which he achieved in round 2 last year. That would have been, so they started, we played round 1 last year, and then it was all cancelled, and then they came back quite a while later for round 2 in that very COVID disrupted season. So very memorable 250 game for Patrick Dangerfield. That is such an awesome card. So beautiful. I don't know if we've pulled a 250 milestone yet. So look, we did not pull a marquee, but I am very happy with a 250 game milestone. Let's now go through all of the inserts that we just got. I know people like when I do that. When we got our star powers with Luke Davies-Uniacke, Luke Shuey, and Luke Parker. It was I didn't notice that, but it's a trio of Lukes. I did not notice that. And then we got our 2 gold cards with Lance Franklin and Jake Lever. Next up, we had this glow oddbods of Ben King. We got 2 3D icons with Port Adelaide and Eagles. And we got a Dane Zorko cheering, Cardcraft, and probably the hit of TeamCoach was this awesome Jack Steele Best and Fairest. Very nice. Our Footy Stars, we had our hollow foils with Brandon Starcevich, Mitch McGovern, Hunter Clark, Tom Jonas, and Chris Mayne. We also managed to add 2 club acetates with Lockie Whitfield and Bradley Hill. We got 2 game breakers with Brodie Grundy and Lockie Neal, and this awesome Patrick Dangerfield 250 game milestone. And if you did enjoy my Prestige unboxing, definitely keep your eyes peeled on the channel, because there might be another one coming up, and it might also appear in our 500 subscriber special. We did hit 500 subscribers. It was early Wednesday morning. It was a little after midnight. I was coming home after a really lovely night out, and we were at 499 for most of the night. And a little after midnight, we hit 500 subscribers. We're now at something like 415, which is just crazy. So thank you all. I'm planning a lot of fun for our 500 subscriber special. I have been incredibly busy. It feels like my life has just gone from 0 to 100 behind the camera. So things are a little bit hectic right now. So hopefully we'll have that 500 subscriber special up very soon. But we will be opening a box of Prestige as part of the celebration. Thank you to each and every one of you. Even if you're not subscribed to the channel, but you are a regular viewer,
I really appreciate everybody who watches the channel. Thank you so much to everybody. It's an absolute joy and pleasure putting the channel together. It's really wonderful to be able to share my passion with all of you wonderful people. So thanks so much for joining me for another ScoreCentre. I'll be back next week. Of course, look out for card openings over the weekend. Thank you to everybody for getting us to 500 subscribers. Take care, stay safe. My name is Dave, this is Scorecard Collectibles, and I can't wait for you to join me next time.